My name is Breeze Anwere. I am founder here at Startup Lions. I'm the director of operations here to foresee the daily operations of this place. We are in Loropio. Loropio is a small village in Kalokol ward in Turkana Central and in Turkana County, deep into the rural at the border between the Turkana Central and the Turkana North. Many people say that this is an oasis, and we want to believe that, and we want to really make sure and work hard to see to it that we really create this oasis that people want us to create. What really inspired our architecture here is two things. One, I would really say that our CEO, Prince Ludwig, really inspired the kind of building, the kind of architecture, the kind of vision that he originally had for this place. And the idea was we wanted a place that when we go into rural Africa, we do not displace the culture, people's way of life, which includes how people build their houses, and ensuring that we use that to improve it and to make it much better for the local community. We are at a times when the world is fighting climate change and its impact. And Turkana County is one of the regions in the world that are bearing the heaviest burden of climate change. And for us coming into this location, working from this location, we want to tell the world that yes, we can build climate smart, climate sensitive construction works. You don't need to cut wood, you don't need to cut timbers for you to make doors, windows, but you can use dry palm leaves, which are easily found here. They are dry, yes, the sun has dried them, they have outlived their lifespan to make windows, to make doors, to make many things that you could use wood for. And the other thing was we also really wanted to make sure that we do have buildings that are climate sensitive. Buildings that are able to be integrated into the normal climatic conditions of this place, where we have free-flowing air, and so that when people are inside this building, we don't consume energy to use icons, to use fans that are energy consuming. So by being climate sensitive, environmental friendly, creating buildings that are air circulating so that we minimize the use of this other energy that have impact to climate change. Those buildings are what we are calling digital nomad houses. So you find that in a typical hotels here in Turkana, many hotels have fans, they have cooling gadgets, whatever they want, and all that is consuming energy. Then why don't we create houses that are climate sensitive, that we don't need to burn fuels, we don't need to run generators and pollute the environment, and make houses hospitable and able to sleep in. So the idea is to have a bed, and the future plan of that is to use solar, to install solars in those houses and install smart sensors in them, so that as the temperature increases inside the house, the bed itself rolls outside. As the temperature gets cooler outside, the bed itself rolls inside. So sometimes you sleep outside and you wake up in the morning, you're inside. You sleep inside and you wake up in the morning, you're outside. You don't need to wake up to start pushing things and all this. You don't need to run generators to burn fuel, and that's how we become climate sensitive even in the era of construction. This building mimics the termites. When we brought here our architecture, Francis Kere, one of the things that he saw there, where we have that the middle thing, is that there was a big termite there, and that inspired him. not just for architecturally, but also the life of termites. Really working hard, not sleeping, and that's a typical life of a freelancer. You sleep less, you work hard, you think a lot, you work as a team to deliver product. And that's why even in this building, you can walk from building 1 to the last building without getting out. It's a teamwork kind of a construction. Yeah.